We're gonna go ahead and cast our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu. We're gonna jump away, throw out our 1. And I think we're able to get the pick because of the Ganesh. We're gonna push this middle Phoenix. Throw out our line attack. We're able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu. That's a nice little double kill that we got. Ares is here. We get hit by Vulcan. We land right in his ultimate. They have 2 people left. We have a decent amount. That Ares is very weak. We're going to cast our 1. And we're able to get the pick onto the Ares. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we're doing a skin showcase for the Malware Monarch Persephone skin in mid. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intention of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. We are making a big push to get 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are getting oh so close. So if you have not subscribed, but you've seen multiple videos, think about subscribing today. I would truly appreciate it. If you are a returning viewer, Persephone has a pretty complicated kit, but once you get the understanding of it, you can really dominate your lane. Then, in the team fights, her ultimate is always going to be helpful, so let's go ahead and jump into Persephone's kit. Persephone's 1, Bone Rush. Persephone calls forth a skeleton warrior from the underworld. This warrior charges forward 35 units or until it comes into contact with an enemy god. It charges with such force that when it stops, it topples, sending bones flying forward and damaging enemies in its path. The skull from this warrior flies forward and becomes a harvest skull when it lands. Persephone's 2, Harvest. Persephone places a skull and can activate it with a basic attack to heal herself. She stores up to 6 skulls. After 2.5 seconds, it turns into a sprout that explodes when activated, damaging and slowing enemies. After 16 seconds, it turns into a flower that chases down enemies when activated for 2.2 seconds before biting them. After activation, or 120 seconds, it withers. Enemies recently hit by Harvest take reduced damage from additional hits, stacking 3 times. The slow on the second form is going to be 20%. The reduced damage is going to be 40%, 64%, and 78%. Persephone's 3, Flourish. Persephone floods the ground around her with life-giving energy that propels her in the ground direction forward or backwards based on the direction she is moving. Harvest plants inside the area immediately grow to their next stage and activate. After using this ability, the next harvest cast is pre-germinated and spawns as a sprout. Persephone's ultimate, Grasp of Death. Persephone conjures a massive entrapping vines that she throws forward, entrapping the first enemy god or wall it touches. Entrapped gods are crippled, rooted, and have their attack speed reduced. Vines then spawn from the entrapped target, seeking nearby enemy gods. Enemy gods hit are bound, crippled, and can no longer move away. Entrapping vines are destroyed if hit by 5 basic attacks, 3 if it traps a wall, ending all effects. Enemy gods hit are bound, crippled, and can no longer move away. So if your ultimate directly hits a god, it's going to take 5 basic attacks to destroy. If it hits a wall, it's going to take 3 basic attacks to destroy. The attack speed reduction is 15%. The duration is 5 seconds. And finally, Persephone's passive, Pomegranate Seeds. Persephone gains pomegranate seeds when her harvest plants wither. If she has 25 seeds, she uses them to resist death, continuing to fight at full mana for 8 seconds but dealing 60% reduced damage. This can be cancelled before the revive occurs. Extra seeds are sold at the fountain for 3 gold a seed. Persephone can hold up to 100 seeds. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we put a point into our 2. Level 2, put a point into our 1. Level 3, put a point into our 3. Then we want to put another point into our 1 at level 4. Then we want to put points into ultimate whenever we can. Max out our 1, max out our 2, max out our 3. We left fountain with the Mage's Blessing, the tier 1 of Doomlord, 3 health potions, and 2 mana potions. So Persephone's 2, there is the seed, there is the spore, and then there is the flower. The spore does the most damage, and I feel like the flower is pretty easy to dodge for most players. Whenever we throw our 1, we're getting a seed at the end of it. Right now we're just going to unleash some flowers, plant a couple seeds. Ares is here. Ares is the jungle. We're going to go ahead and use our Aegis. We just hit level 5. We're going to go ahead and try to take care of this turret. I trust that Nem can get that Ares. We do have our ultimate. We're going to go ahead and cast it, and the Vulcan is able to just walk outside of it. The ultimate will fly until it hits something. So it can go all the way down the lane until it hits an enemy god or until it hits a wall. Vulcan's dodging our flowers with ease. We're going to go ahead and back because we have enough money for boots. We're going to be going into the shoes of the Magi for the little bit of lifesteal that they provide. In this build, we're going to get our damage online, then try to get our cooldowns online. Ares is an interesting jungle. I did not expect him to be jungle. Taking a look at the enemy team composition, I would more likely expect the Bologna to be jungle. We're going to go ahead and activate our jump to detonate our seed. So if it is a seed and we use our 3, it's going to turn into a spore and explode. If it is explore, it's going to turn into a flower, then explode. Taking a little bit of damage. Luckily, Vulcan missed his line attack. We do have our ultimate again, but I'm pretty sure Vulcan has speeds. We hit Vulcan with our line attack. The reason we're leveling up our 1 over our 2 is most characters or most players are going to be able to dodge the Persephone 2s whenever they're in the flower form, but the 1 will absolutely chunk them, and it's a lot harder to dodge if we hit it. After using our 3, our next seed placed is going to be a spore, so we could potentially set up a bunch of seeds, use our 3 to take it to the next step, and then activate it. And then our next seed will be a little mine, and we can shoot that near an enemy god, and then basic attack it.
I'll attack middle lane. Bye. Your fortunes are on the rise.
We're going to go ahead and rotate to our red buff with Nemesis. I think this skin is pretty cool. It is pretty aesthetically pleasing.
Ultimate is ready.
I don't think it's anything crazy, but I think it is a nice skin. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. We're able to connect onto the Vulcan. Ares comes in, uses his ultimate. We're just going to go ahead and Aegis it. Plant a couple seeds, and then activate our 3 to jump away. Ares is pretty weak. We hit him with our line attack. And we're able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu. Looks like Danzabora is nearby. We're going to go ahead and clean up the minion wave-ish, and then kind of rotate in. He's one shot. We're going to jump in, plant a seed, use our basic attack, and we're able to get the explosion onto the Danzabora. We're going to activate a bunch of flowers, and Vulcan's able to dodge all of them. The flowers are pretty unreliable. The mines are ideally what you want to hit the enemy with.
I'll gank left lane. Be careful.
We miss our line attack, we miss our explosion.
Attack! Attack! Ultimate is ready.
We almost have enough money for the tier 3 Doom Orb. We do have our ultimate. We're going to go ahead and use it. We're able to hit the Vulcan. We're going to shoot our line attack, and we're able to get the pick onto the Vulcan. Ideally, we want to use our ultimate whenever a teammate is coming to mid to help us out. So we picked up the tier 3 Doom Orb. Doom Orb is going to provide us 145 magical power, 200 mana, 25 MP5, and 6% movement speed. It has a passive that killing or assisting an enemy minion provides you with 1 stack, granting 1% movement speed and 4 magical power per stack. Stacks last for 15 seconds and can stack up to 5 times. Enemy gods will provide 5 stacks. So this item is going to give us a little bit of movement speed, and it's going to give us a very decent amount of power. 145 power is one of the strongest items. There are a few stronger, but it is stronger than most. I think movement speed is king in Smite. If you can wiggle around a little bit better, you could probably out-rotate people, and you could probably survive their attacks a little bit better. We were able to throw a spore and then detonate it, and it almost got the pick onto Vulcan. I'm going to go ahead and activate a few flowers. Now our 1 is just full clearing wave. Three people in mid, and we have them hiding under tower. Yeah, it seems like most people on the enemy team are pretty good at dodging the flowers. Ares uses his ultimate. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate to get CC immunity and counter his ultimate. We're going to go ahead, jump away, throw out a seed, detonate, and we're able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu. Nemesis rotates in. We're kind of cleaning up minions. We're going to unleash a few flowers. Ares is able to dodge the flowers even though he's using an ability. Hey, we got him with the flower. We got a pick on it too. Gold Fury looks kind of open, so we're going to try to make a play for it. Ares and Danzabora are rotating in, so we're going to try to back it up right here. We're going to go ahead and plant a few seeds. If anyone overextends, we're going to activate those seeds and unleash some flowers or some mines onto them. We misread Danzabora's movement and we miss our 1. Our red buff is up. We're going to go ahead and rotate to that. So we plant a seed, we use our 3 to jump and make it detonate in its spore form. Then our next seed is going to be a spore, so we cast that, use a basic attack, and we get 2 explosions off. Now we have 4 people on Gold Fury. Nemesis is making play for the Danzabora. Danzabora is able to rocket away. We're able to avoid the Vulcan ultimate.
Attack middle tower.
Middle tower is very weak. We should be able to just walk in here and clean it up. I think Persephone is a little bit stronger whenever both players have their tier 1 tower. It condenses the playing area, and then Persephone can just kind of have seeds all over the place. whenever it is at the tier 2, you have to put your seeds in a larger area. So it might not be as effective. Ares is rotating in. Ares uses his ultimate. We're going to go use our ultimate. Doesn't look like it connected on anyone. It looks like it hit a wall. We're going to plant a few seeds. Our jump's not there. We were thinking about jumping on those 3 seeds. We're going to go ahead, plant a seed, jump away, get the explosion, land a basic. We miss our line attack. We're going to keep falling back right here. We do have our Aegis if anyone tries anything too spicy for us. We're going to go ahead, plant a seed, use our basic to just heal up.
I'm so sorry.
We're just going to clean up the minion wave, kind of heal off of it because of our lifesteal boots.
Be right back. Retreat.
We're going to go ahead and back because we have enough money for our next item. We are going to be going into Divine Ruin. Divine Ruin is going to provide us 90 magical power, 10 flat penetration, and it has a passive that enemies hit by an ability have 40% reduced healing and regeneration for 8 seconds. I think you could go into any flat pen item right here, so Spear of Desolation or Spear of the Magus would both work. Personally, I would go with Spear of Desolation. And in this game, there aren't any major heals, so we probably should have gone Spear of Desolation. Although, at the same time, it's always good to have anti-heal on your team. I don't know if anyone else is building it, so us picking it up doesn't hurt too much. We might just have a little bit less damage than we could have had this game. Ganesh uses his ultimate. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate. We're able to hit the Vulcan, and we get the pick onto him. Divine trapped the Guan Yu, so Guan Yu had to use his ultimate to get away. We're going to work on this tier 2 tower. We're going to plant some seeds. Activate a flower, use our line attack, and the Guan Yu gets blown up. We're just going to work on the Phoenix while our team pushes the Danzavoro away. Bellona's over and left, so... Oh, Bellona teleports in. We're able to get the middle Phoenix 16 minutes in. That's pretty big. We're going to go ahead and activate 3 flowers, and they all miss. We're going to run away. We got the Phoenix, that's all we need. We're going to activate our flowers on our path back. Flowers are definitely not that effective. We're going to go ahead and plant a seed, use our 3 to detonate it.
Retreat. Ultimate is ready.
We do have our ultimate. We want to ult one of the squishy characters, preferably when our team is around, so they can close in on him before he can destroy the ultimate. We accidentally jump away when we meant to jump forward. And our solo laner left. Pretty sure he's coming back. I think he just had some connection issues. Guan Yu is here. They keep rotating onto our gold fury attempts. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate, and our Danzavoro is able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu. Ares uses his ultimate. We're gonna shoot our line attack. Plant, jump to detonate. and the Vulcan goes down. So now we got 3 picks on the enemy team. We should be able to get Gold Fury right here.
Attack right tower. Yes.
We're making a play for the right tower. We do have a pretty penny in the pocket, so we are going to want to back here in just a moment. We're going to go ahead and back. Our Ganesh, our front line, had to back. We don't want to really push anything without our front line. We are going to be picking up Soul Reaver next. Soul Reaver is going to provide us 95 magical power, 300 mana, and 10% penetration. It has a passive that your abilities deal an additional 2% of the target's maximum health as magical damage. If the target has over 2000 health, this damage scales up. It can scale up to 7% max health at 2750 health. Subsequent hits on the same target do half the bonus damage for the next 3 seconds. So this item, I'm pretty sure that Ares and Guan Yu are going to have over 2,750 health, meaning that whenever we hit them with an ability, we're going to remove 7% of their health. Oh, we walked into some bad. We're going to use our Aegis to back up. Vulcan uses his ultimate. We get tagged by it. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate, and the Ares ult is able to get the pick onto us. We go ahead and use our ultimate on Ares. He was beezing while we did it, and we go down. Right there, we were just a little too aggressive. We walked forward, got hit by a Vulcan, a Guan Yu, and a Ares. Looks like we are able to burn the middle Phoenix down again. We're going to try to make our way to the team fight.
I'm so sorry.
Looks like everyone on the enemy team is chasing Ganesh. We're going to try to rotate into jungle and help him out.
On my way.
We're going to plant a few seeds in the back line. We're going to throw out our 1, get some decent damage. So now we're walking away from our seeds, so it's kind of pointless for us to have had them there. We're going to use our jump and jump into 3 people. Definitely not our smartest play. We use our ultimate. We're able to get the ultimate onto somebody, and the Vulcan ultimate is able to get the pick on us. Our mistake right there was jumping in, trying to get the damage from our seeds. We should have just hung out in the back line. That was a very bad fight for our team. We lost Ganesh, and everyone rotated in to try to help, and then we lost 3 additional people.
Ultimate is ready. Attack!
So our front line is up there, engaged with at least 3 people. The Yorm goes down. We need to group up as a team, have our front line push with our back line.
Why did the mafia cross the road? Forget about it.
We're gonna go ahead and pick up our red buff.
Please.
Attack! Left lane! Okay. On my way.
I'm trying to make the play to get our team to go for this left tower.
Updating sensor network.
The towers provide everyone on our team a little bit of gold whenever we destroy them. It also makes the enemy Titan a little bit tankier if towers are still up. So if we can get rid of towers, the Titan is going to be a little bit weaker. They're able to get the pick onto the Bologna. Ares uses his ultimate. I'm going to go ahead and cast our line attack. We miss him. Vulcan uses his ultimate. We're going to start falling back. Not a great fight for us. I'm going to go ahead and use our ultimate to get some CC immunity. Jump away. Unfortunately, we didn't really have any damage to follow that up with, so he's able to survive it. We're going to go ahead and start rotating out. This team fight does not look favorable for us.
Ultimate is ready. No problem. Be right back.
And we're going to go ahead and back.
Early modeling suggests this should integrate well.
Group up. Attack middle lane.
Okay.
Retreat middle lane. Group up.
Their Phoenix is back up. We need to group up and push it. Try to keep this pressure in mid. Go ahead and set up a ward. Bologna kind of goes for us, but we're able to fall back.
On my way.
We're going to jump away.
Retreat. Retreat.
Well, hi.
Group up. Group up.
We're going to send a flower chasing.
Ultimate is ready.
Deployed.
We do have our ultimate.
Attack middle lane.
We're going to go ahead and cast it. We're able to hit the Bologna with it. We're going to use a line attack. We're able to get the pick onto the Vulcan. We're going to throw out some seeds. Go for this tower. Jump, turn them into flowers, and send them onto the Ares. We get targeted by Phoenix. We're going to keep the pressure on the middle Phoenix.
Hardly relevant.
I try to get our team to attack right lane. They seem to be going for picks. Now it's just Ganesh and myself. We use our Aegis after Ganesh saves us, so that was a little bit of a misplay by us. We're going to go ahead and kind of fall back, activate our flowers, throw out a seed, try to detonate it. Now it is just us up. We're going to run back, set up a couple of seeds at the tower, try to hold the line. Jump away. We're not going to be able to save the tier 1 tower. We're going to set up some more seeds at the tier 2 tower. Might be able to get some damage off.
This happened.
Ares uses his ultimate. We're going to go ahead and use our beads.
I'm so sorry.
We're going to throw out our line attack. We're able to get the hit onto the Guan Yu. We jump. We're going to throw, and we're able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu.
Enemies have returned to base. Attack the Gold Fury. Attack the Gold Fury.
This Gold Fury is a Oni Fury, so that'll be very helpful when trying to push up lane. The Oni Fury is kind of that orangey yellow. The Primal Fury is green. The Oni Fury is going to spawn an enhanced minion wave in each lane. This enhanced minion wave should be able to destroy the enemy minion wave and then push up. We're going to go ahead and cast our ultimate. They're able to get the pick onto the Ares. And unfortunately, Vulcan's able to steal the... Oh no, we got the Oni Fury. I thought Vulcan stole it with his ultimate. We're making a play for the Danzaboro.
Don't fear them, friend. Attack, fire giant.
We make the call to go for Fire Giant. Nemesis says they need healing. We say like, no, we got it.
Fire giant's too bad.
They thought I meant Pyromancer. We clearly meant the large Fire Giant. I think we have the time to get it. And we're able to secure it. Our Yorm returns.
Retreat. Retreat.
Well, hi.
After Soul Reaver, we picked up Obsidian Shard. Obsidian Shard is going to provide us 70 magical power and 20% magical penetration. It has a passive that your first ability cast gains 10% penetration.
Be right back.
So we need some kind of percent pen. And I think Obsidian Shard works best on Persephone. We could have gone Charon's coin a little bit earlier on in the build. That would have given us a little bit more movement speed, but I think the Doom Orb is enough in terms of movement speed. We're going to cast out our one. We do have our ultimate. It's 3 tanky boys. That's a Vulcan ultimate. It's an Ares ultimate. I'm going to go ahead and shoot out some flowers. Guanyu's going into jungle. The middle Phoenix is back up, so we want to try to make a play for that. Especially while we still have fire minions.
Ultimate is ready. Attack middle lane. Ultimate is ready. Makes a ward for teleport. Cancel that.
We're going to go ahead and shoot off our ultimate. We hit the corner, and because the vine couldn't connect to the Danzavora, he was able to walk out of it, I think. Like, I don't know. I think that was a weird angle. Like, somehow he was behind the wall, quote unquote, so he wasn't able to get tagged by it. So there's still... Oh, and the Danzavora ultimate gets us. We were distracted by minions. We're going to try to get as much damage as possible onto the Titan. But they still have a tier 2 tower up in left lane. So the Titan's going to be a little bit tankier than he normally is.
Hey, why did the Mafia cross the
Your
road?
left tower is under attack.
Forget about it!
We're going to go ahead and sell our Mage's Blessing and pick up Chronos' Pendant. Chronos' Pendant is going to provide us 100 magical power, 20 MP5, 20% cooldown, and it has a passive that every 10 seconds the Pendant subtracts 1 second from all of your abilities currently on cooldown. We're getting this so we can ult more often.
Your left tower is under attack. Ultimate is ready.
We just need one good push and we should be able to end this game.
Ultimate is ready.
Kill.exe.
I wonder which leaf he is.
Titan! Here
Group up.
Follow me. Follow me.
Group up.
I'm saying attack left. We want to try to reduce the Titan's protections.
Attack left tower.
Yes. I'll attack. You're welcome.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy.
We're going to go ahead and start working on this left Phoenix, or at least make it look like we're pushing the left Phoenix. Plant a couple seeds, jump, try to turn them into flowers. We're going to go ahead and rotate to mid now.
Need healing.
Okay. Ultimate is ready.
Terminate them.
We use our line attack, we're able to get some good damage onto the Vulcan. Guanyu is on us. We're going to go ahead and plant a few seeds.
Retreat.
.exe.
We're ready to jump out, hopefully turn them into flowers. That's a Ganesh ultimate. We're going to rotate right, try to get around.
like this happens.
The Titan is very, very weak.
Be careful.
A lot of enemies between the Titan and myself.
Okay.
An enemy has left the game.
Okay.
And the Danzavora has left. That's really gonna help with the siege. One less person to worry about.
Titan. Well, hi.
Nemesis is like, I'm just gonna run in there and get it. And she goes down. Ares uses his ultimate. We're just gonna go ahead and beads it. I'm gonna heal up a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and cast our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu. We're gonna jump away, throw out our 1. And I think we're able to get the pick because of the Ganesh. We're gonna push this middle Phoenix. Throw out our line attack. We're able to get the pick onto the Guan Yu. That's a nice little double kill that we got. Ares is here. We get hit by Vulcan. We land right in his ultimate. They have 2 people left. We have a decent amount. That Ares is very weak. We're going to cast our 1. And we're able to get the pick onto the Ares. So now it's just Vulcan left. And we should be able to close this game out. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. We're making a push to get 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So I hope you'll help a brother out with that. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.